Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So we're back and we're actually going to be doing the Carpenters one more because, well, I thought we would just kind of finish it up. So if we change it here, you can see that we are level 50 Carpenter, no joke. I mostly did it all through just lumber, honestly. Lumber and a website called, okay, don't ask me to tell you the website because it's FFXIV-beta.lokyst.net. But anyways, you can probably Google Final Fantasy XIV Crafting Optimizer. And basically what you do is you put your information into the simulator and you create a macro. And to create a macro, you can go and use your macro here, click this, and then basically you paste it in here and you use it. A little crazy, but it definitely works. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on our quests. We're going to kind of speed through them just because why not? So okay, so deliver blah 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 lance. So materia enhanced iron lance. It's not just a random lance; it's a material enhanced lance. Which I think I know how to do that, but we'll start with the basics first here, I guess. So let's hit N, and we're gonna go to our favorites here, which is already here. And here's the iron lance, so you can see all the information here. So what I do is I go to a website here, and I'm gonna do this quickly. I guess I could do it with you guys, actually. Can I do that? Let's do that. Let's see if it shows the right one. There you go. So let's F11 this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our stats in. So if we tab back into, oh my goodness, everywhere but where I need to go. There you go. We tab back into there. Does that go back and forth? Yeah. We can see that I'm 215, 219, and 266, which that should be fine. So you go up to your crafting attributes here, and you make sure you're 50, yeah, 215, 219, 266. You set that all in there. You make sure you click this just so it sets, and then you can go to your simulator or solver, it doesn't really matter. And then you pick what you're putting in here. So we're doing Iron Lance, right? So you put Iron Lance in here. Oops, you have to do it this way. Iron Lance. There you go. And then you basically, if you're going to have some starting attributes, quality to it, you're going to want to enter it there, which we're going to. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play with this. So we're going to see that we have HQ items and regular Q items and all this. So if we put one HQ item of this in there, and if we put this in here, oh, we have none of that. So you put regular in there, regular in there. Okay, so you just had the one HQ of it. So see how it says 161? So what we're going to do is we'll put 161 right here. And then basically that's it. And then you tell it to solve. And then you can see it's going to have, 220, yeah, so it's way past what it needs. And you can hit continue, by the way, and it'll redo some, calculations and things like that, squeeze, fit things in there, etc., etc. But usually it's pretty damn good. And then basically you can see the information on here, whatever all this is. That's too much for me. But all I care about, honestly, is this right there, the macro. And let's go ahead and just disable that. I'm not going to do that again, just because that would be annoying every time for us to go through that process. But basically now what you do is you go ahead and click here, you go to user macros, you dump it in here, and there you go. And then we go ahead and we craft this. And you hit this key, and in theory, as long as it all works, it's not 100%, sometimes it fails, sometimes it screws up, it will go ahead and proceed to craft everything for you without me putting a hand on the keyboard right now. I'm actually just playing with, what is this, a big marking fine point permanent marker. It's just in my hand right now. And there you go. You see the quality is already at 100%, and it's going to probably attempt to still do it anyways. No need, but I guess that's just how it works, right? There's other settings you can probably set, of course, and do a bunch of, other things. That's something I don't really, I'm not going to do. So now what we got to do is material enhance it, from my understanding. Now, I hope it's okay because I just thought of something. This lance is actually got, it's a better than normal lance, and I don't know if that's going to be an issue. So I hope not, but I'm just letting you know it could be an issue. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I don't know how to do this part. I want to put something on there, and I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait. Do you have slots? Oh, you have slots. So how, maybe when I right click this, I can do it. Nope. I think it's because we don't have that ability yet. So I'm going to Google this quickly and see how we can figure out this material enhance part, because that is actually very confusing to me, because I don't know how to material enhance anything besides the idea of putting it in there, but it looks like we don't have that ability, but I think we can buy a quest, so give me a minute. Okay, Central Fail, and it says, I think we've done this before, but I don't know if we were able to do it all, or maybe I didn't grab one of the quests there. I'm not quite sure, because honestly, I thought we did all this. I thought we were good at, we're gold. Maybe you're supposed to bring it somewhere as well. Like, that's the problem I'm having with it. Maybe I'm derping up somewhere. I'm thinking, no, we didn't do it all. Look at all that up there. So let's change our, let's just go mining here. So let's go up here and do these quests. Ah, yeah, see, that one changed. And this one might be the one there. Or maybe we're supposed to do it here. I don't know. That's where I'm just like, I don't know. I'm the derp here, so. All I know is I want to do something with it now, so let's figure that out. One thing I realize is when I right-click this, I can actually lower quality it. I kind of want to see if the higher quality still works or not, but it is an option that we have if we need to. So this one right here is going to give us a quest. Okay. And like I said, maybe we're supposed to do it through a process like, I saw something over here, like an icon. Maybe it was just a repair, but... Okay. Oh, okay. So this is a mutator. That's not what we want. And then there's this one, which I actually don't think this is it, too. So I think we're really derping up here, unfortunately. But can I do you at that? No, because you have to be a crafting one. So, I mean, the good news is it is crafting. So, I mean, maybe that is good news. We'll see. Anyways, so here you go. Oh, material melding. There you go. Okay. What did I have to bring to you, or is that it? I guess that's it. Okay. Well, that seems pretty simple. So let's see if we can now meld this lance. There's a meld button. And we can go ahead, and it says you can put like a low level 1, I guess, in there. I guess this means it's a level 1, so success is very high there. And there you go. And that's it. And it seems like he's happy with us doing it that way as well, so that's a win-win there. I wasn't sure if it was the, too good quality. You'd be like, no, 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 no. I cannot take that, buddy. Okay, that's good news, my friends. So there you go. We learned the material melding, and you can't say no to that, right? Well, somebody out there might. Okay. There you go. Okay. You really are a little excited by that, aren't you? Okay, so I assume nothing here is going to be an upgrade at this point because I kept upgrading over time, right? So, just saying, probably no upgrade. I just bought them from the vendors, by the way. Nothing too crazy, so. Okay. So, we'll talk to the guy over here, which looks like he's outside. I love when they make you run everywhere else. It's like, I just want to do the quest. No, no, you can't. But no. See, I probably wasted a little extra because I got right to 50. I could have gotten to probably like 47 or 48. Actually, maybe. Hit and miss maybe there, but... Okay, we actually do have HQ lumber because that was, I won't do it again anyways because all the lumber is basically what I was doing. Same idea, I actually used the macro. The reason why I did that site and even things like lumber and it was actually somewhat decent is because I was aiming for HQ quality all the time, which means I got a lot more EXP. I guess what, you get like 250, 300% extra. That's a big deal actually, so. There you go. Yes, thanks for making the lumber look different than the rest of the lumber. Okay, so I'd assume it's going to be the same and none of these are going to be upgrades. Guessing. Okay. And here's our next one. I think this might be the annoying one. There's one that's like, please do, okay, present blah, 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 white cane. Okay, so same idea. We'll go to our thing here. Oops, and we go to our favorites, and then there's the cane. So we're going to remove this off of our favorites now. So we got this one. We got the materials. I bought most of the materials off the market, but I kept going to the different worlds to find the cheapest. Some of them I went and found them. Like, you can find iron. I didn't do it at the time, which was derpy, but iron and iron and a couple other ones. The linen was actually from our beast tribes, the vendors. They actually have them. And then you see how they say restricted? I guess it's like letting you know there's a vendor out there, but it has a requirement. And anyways, I was able to get those done, so that wasn't too bad. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here. There's none in here, but it starts at 482. So I'm going to plug those numbers in, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, there's our macro. So we'll do start, and wish me luck here. So look at the jump you already have right there, 8%. I think when you get like a really big jump on that, that's where things aren't like too crazy. The part is there's a lot of, like, it gets complex. I mean, that's the part where it gets a bit annoying. You know, it's like, hey, here's 15 steps or 12 steps, and it's just like, I think I'll leave it to the macro. I feel like the macros are gonna do things better for me. By the way, they do, like, you don't need a macro on there as well. They tell you which steps to do. Like, it'll say this button, that button, this button, this button, you know, etc., etc. So for those out there who, you know, don't want to deal with that, don't be alarmed. Don't worry. You can, you know, like on the PS4 or whatever, it does it all for you as well there. So like you don't have to worry about that. I don't know if the PS4 can use like macros, but I guess it'd be harder to put them in just typing them anyway. So. course we have to do that. It's like, you don't want me just to finish. It's like, I have to hand deliver. Maybe polish it a bit, wax it up there. Oh no, you really need to be shot. Really? That's not even polite at all. So we're going to the Conjurer's Guild. Where's the fastest thingy-mabopper? None around? Literally that. Go. Oh, we passed it. This gets confusing with all the people around here. I can't believe I have to... It's not finished, you have to report it. It's like, but I did all the work for you. Okay, back to this guy, and then I'd assume we're handing it in, unless they're gonna like start to kiss and stuff. I don't know. Okay. So we can hand that one in, and then we'll see what's next. This guy's been working on this owl birdie thingy for a long time. No, there'll be a no next time. I'm gonna throw you in the ditch. Okay, so an oak longbow. So same idea again. So I guess we can get rid of this one. Remove from favorites. And oak longbow here. So we have everything here pretty much. So we can do, yeah, we can do high quality on that. Regular, regular, regular. So it'll start at 261. Give me a minute. Okay, so we got that done. And there you go. Well, let's start this. Now, the higher we get, the lower chance you're going to have with some of this stuff, right? Because my gear won't be, like, as powerful. So I do get a little worried about that. That being said, if you use HQ materials more often in the gear, it'll also help with that. So let's just hope for the best, though. The quality is beautiful as long as it does the steps here, right? There you go. We're good. Which I guess now we have to go and run around again, probably, because, well, watch. He'll probably be like, ah. Show the world. Deliver it here, deliver it there. Let them lick it. You know, it's one thing to be a carpenter, but I'm now a merchant, or I don't even know what you'd call this. A trader, a deliverer, FedEx. I should really be paid more. There you go. Let me guess. Oh, damn. Here, I thought I was going to end up having, you know, personally carry it for him. It's like, we're going to go to battle and you're going to hold this for me. Okay. That was looking good. Let's see what's next. Actually leveled up. That's awesome. And this is the level 40 version, so we got a couple more to go anyways. So he wants me to make an oak composite bow. So the composite bow version, I think is... No, there's one where you actually use another one twice. Oak composite bow. There you go. So I had that on there because I believe there is a quest that we have to do that. So that's why I left it on there. Or, sorry, that's why I was looking up there, I should say. I didn't think I left it there. Okay, so we can use this, which is HQ parts, which is great. You can use this, which will use the HQ parts again. And you can actually use this, which is HQ parts. So this is a nice one, 1025, right off the bat. It's going to be pretty nice. And I'll make 2 of those since I'm going to need one for later. Okay, we're back. I think this macro is going to be longer. Oh, just one longer, I guess. So that's 14 macros, I guess, when it puts 14 on there. Oh, yeah, because it goes 15. Oh, is it a max of... Oh, I didn't realize that. It even says macro 1. So I guess later on... you might actually have 2 or 3 macros to do this. That'd be insane. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this a shot and hope for the best here. So, right off the bat, you get a good start. You can have this too, by the way. It shows you more of the information, but yeah, I think we're going to be okay with the big start there. Of course, the macros and the way this works is it doesn't seem to make it just to the number and that's it. Kind of just like overkills it. So, you know, you're done now. Really, all you need to do is work on progress, but it still improves it and does other things as well. And then it's going to do the fill up the durability here soon, I'm assuming. Oh, actually, maybe it already did without me paying attention. And there you go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do one more because no need to do the whole macro and everything else again. Second time anyways here, so. And that way we have it for our other guy. Now keep in mind, even though we're using this macro and this works out well, you're missing out things like these triggers, like tricks of the trade and this one of the blessing and stuff like that. So even though, like, you know, we're doing decent, right? Sometimes it's not hitting those. I think sometimes it'll attempt to cast them if they are up and stuff. Actually, that might not just be... I don't know if that's a triggered one, actually. It might just be part of the rotation of the other one. But you get the point. Some of them that they come up here once in a while where it's in good quality or excellent or whatever, we're foregoing those ones. So doing it by hand is still a lot better. It's just more that, you know, I find the macro easier for my brain because, honestly, I would just jump off a bridge. Not that I recommend jumping off a bridge. It's a bit crazy for my brain to have to wrap up with all those skills. Okay. Can you please be a delivery girl again? I'll give you the second-hand one, not my first one. Yeah. Maybe he'll die and we won't have to make him stuff again, which means I don't have to do delivery services. It's fun. I kind of like it. Kind of don't like it. Kind of like it. I just want to pet all these little guys. Oh, look at this thingy. Huh. You have nothing for me today, so I walk away. You're like, you're not lying, right? Like, the worst thing I hate is liars, and you say you don't have anything. I don't know if you're making yourself into a liar there. I don't think we have recommended gear, but I'm just double checking. Yeah. Okay. What? Was a lot of EXP. Was that 45 we're on? So we might actually level it again, oddly enough, to 52. Which, who could say no to that? Oh, we're going to a different spot. My mistake. That's what happened at birth, and now... Oh, look at these fun. Oh, it's a kid's playground. I get it. Hey, buddy. What the frig? So is this the... So somebody... You know like how people go on quests and missions and stuff like that? And then they get the rewards to pick from? Is that the guy who makes them? You imagine making like a Final Fantasy 14 game like this, like what we have here, but it's like purely sandbox, but still has the NPC elements, where, you know, if no one's created any, there's no reward kind of thing, and there's just none available, right? But if people have been doing them, then there is the reward, I guess, for it and stuff like that. I don't know. It'd just be kind of crazy and cool. So I have to do 3 different things, including a U of the longbow there. U longbow, okay. So let's go ahead and I think we can get rid of this, I think. So we're doing everything but the crab one. The crab one's going to take the other one, right? So that's later on. So yeah, we got to do all these. So same idea here. We're going to use, look at this. All these have one, pretty much HQ for most of these, which is nice. That'll help us on that. So let me do the macros and everything. Okay, my friend. So I've done the macros for all 3 just to save myself some time and effort. Oh, probably should put that on the bar there, huh? So user macros, 2 and 3. Okay, and then yes, we'll start with this one and just make sure that it is the right number. So they save them in there, and as far as I know, if you don't close any of this, it should save. So that's the cool part. So wish me luck here. There you go. So we start at a nice 10% already. This will be... Oh, here's the seal the deal part now. There you go. So we got one of them done. So we'll move to the U one. Now double check. Yeah, it did not save it. It saved this one, but it did not save this information. So that's good we check. So you want to make sure. I had 2 of them on there. I guess I was like, oh, I'll get rid of these. See if somebody buys it. Somebody buys it anyways. Okay, so let's try this one now. So this is number 2 macro. And one of the tips I want to give you for the macros, especially when leveling up and, you know, doing them over and over and over, if the macro is complex or long or whatever, blah, 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 it might sometimes finish it. Like sometimes it's derpy or you made a mistake or you upgrade your gear, or it could just be it's not working correctly. But the point is, keep an eye. When the macro is finished, it actually tells you in chat basically that it's done. Because if you all of a sudden go and, you know, start your next one, you might actually have the macros overlapping and it can screw up. See, it says macro 1 complete. So you're done. You don't have to worry about that now. But it's just a little tip because I know for a fact that I did it myself and I just don't want anyone else to do it. So we're going to do this one, which is 132 or 832. I think the other one was 835, and then the other one was like 9 something, I think. So it goes down and down and down a wee bit, but it's more than enough. Like it said, we have 3. The quality is going to be 3,471 out of 2,277. Of course, it only goes to 2277, but that's basically theoretically if it had a further quality you can put on it, that is basically what it's going to do. So we're going to hit number 3. Now, if you're not going to be doing, you know, 3 macros all the time kind of thing, probably best to remove those buttons after, just in case if you tap them without thinking, especially if you're doing something that's a little harder, challenging, and you screw up. Now, I don't know if I hit exit right now if you lose the materials or if you get them back. I'd assume you'd lose them because that would just give people the opportunity to cancel over and over, right? So this is kind of scary. There you go. So I think we're ready. So we can go ahead and remove from favorites, remove from favorites, and remove from favorites. And you get decent EXP just doing these like for the first time and even not the first time. So here you go. Hand over, hand over, and hand over. Okay. Delivery time. Okay. Hand. Yeah. Maybe he died and that's it. Wait, are we ready for... Oh, the guild leader has to step down. He can't do his job anymore or some crazy crap like that. We have to save the day. That's what it was for the other one, so I'm just thinking... Okay, so look at this. There is actual slight upgrade of that. That's a head item. You got this one that's yeah, I think I'd probably go for that actually. There you go. Which also means, and look at that, 62. Yay! It also means that I'd have to update my numbers again. So I'd have to go to the crafter's attributes on that page and update them so that the new numbers are plugged in basically. So keep that in mind. So there you go. And oh, it's nice and blue. I actually like that. It's a pretty nice outfit. Okay. So the level 50 here, where you get the... Do you get all of them or no options? Okay. Some nice options. It's only Carpenter that gets it though. Interesting. Okay, so and you get a cool tool out of that. Nice. Okay. Uh-oh. He's a bit dramatic, but I mean, he didn't say he's quitting this time, so I mean, that's gotta look at the positive, right? Okay. Oh, are we meeting the guy over here again? Never mind, I'm being a noob. Wee! Wee! Okay. So, a length of rosewood lumber. I guess I already had this done, but from before. But yeah. It was something newer-ish. Where the heck is it? Anyways. Yeah, it's just another piece of lumber, so. Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh my. Oh my, only help. Okay, so we gotta do a crab bow. So I didn't actually make the crab bow, right? It's just like I saw something like pop up. I'm like, huh, what? Okay, so we gotta deliver with melded with Savage Aim 3. I bought that off the market, so there it is. That was simple to me just to buy it. I didn't know how else to get it, to be honest. So that's just how it is. So you would go with the high quality of that, and then high quality, and then high quality. So nice thing is all high quality right there. Let me go plug in the numbers. Okay, so I put the macro in there, and I think we're good. I don't know why it says unselect. Oh, selected. Okay, I guess you have to actually select it from there. Interesting. I think that actually changed my numbers. Give me a second. It changes the whole balance of everything, but at the same time, it probably would have been fine because that was just quality related, nothing else. So I don't think the quality affects the crafting of it, the progress, but either way, I just didn't want to screw around with it, just in case. So you start at a nice 14%, so you can't say no to that. Quality is done, but of course it's going to attempt to work on that a bit more probably. And there you go. Look at that, it's like 80k XP just doing that part of it. Okay, and there you have it. And then you have to put the thing in it. So what we're going to do is go into it now, and we're going to do the meld, and then we're going to pick the Savage Aim 3. And we're going to successfully meld it. Mostly for the fact that it says it's going to be successful anyways. There you go. And then we got to deliver this. So we have to go out here. And we'll deliver it. Okay. Funny thing is, I don't even have my chocobo on here, so let's do that now. Is it that one? I forget even where I put my chocobo in that one, right? There we go. I think was that the beginning, or... Okay, so we're going to run out and do that now. Chocobo delivery service. go. Looks like they keep it all friendly for us anyways out here. There you go. But I wanted to assist you. Oh, that's a very nice bow. They're gonna show it. Damn. Well, there you go. I saved the day. I'm quite the hero. Okay, let's go hand that in. And that would conclude, I assume, our 1 to 50 Carpenter for Realm Reborn. And then there's more Carpenter stuff down the road, of course, quest-wise and stuff. But I think that, you know, we did a pretty damn good job with that. And the cool thing about this now is that, yeah, I can use it to maybe make some money from time to time if I can find some gaps in the market, things that people want, even like a bow, you know. As an archer, I was needing bows from time to time, right? So. There you go. So you get to pick what you want here. I mean, you can do the item comparison, give you an idea, like, this is a nice upgrade, but then if you look at something like these shoes, right, they give you craftsmanship and control. Kind of like that a little bit more. Yeah, craftsman and control there. So you got the control there, yeah. You got these gloves as well. You know, double check them, because if they're a huge upgrade, I mean, it might be worth it. Nah, I think I would rather go with this. The CP is probably worth it too on its own, but I think I'll go with that. There you go. And there you have it, my friends. We are done, basically our Carpenter. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get our new gear on here. Awesome. I bet you those numbers will change a little bit nicer too. Oh yeah, oh wow, that was a nice little jump there, which was awesome. And then update the gear set, and there you have it. So now I can update my number on that site for later usage. And look at the saw I got now. It's like an actual big ass. I love it. That is awesome. But anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.